Good morning everybody and welcome back to our channel on this not so sunny morning. Really hope you enjoyed the video of Punta Prima there that we set out on Wednesday night, and as promised we're bringing you to Torrevieja this Saturday night. But look what I found at the airport yesterday. Good morning Habaneros, did you miss us?
I'm finally back.
Hey! Back together as a team, so hopefully the videos will get a little bit more beautiful from now onwards. So as I said, we're going to bring you on a tour of Torrevieja. It's probably going to be done over 2 videos, but Torrevieja is a city of about 120,000 people of about 17 different nationalities. So it's a very diverse city, plenty to do here, plenty to see, and hopefully we'll get to show you as much of it as we can within the next 2 videos. But what I want to show you first is this little area that was closed down just after COVID, and there's few speculations in regard to as why it closed down, one of them being that it didn't have the proper license to operate. It's a pity because it was a fantastic location. It's right behind us and we'll give you a look at it, what it looks like at the moment. So about a 7-minute walk from the Nautilus bar and restaurant on Punta Prima beach, you come to this little opening in between 2 apartment blocks. I'm not too sure if this was the exact opening for the motorhomes to come through itself, but you can see it here in front of us. You can see all the bays that are marked out there. Grey water waste down there at the bottom. Looks like there would have been room for about 40 motorhomes in here. As I said, don't know why it closed down, but unfortunately it did. But on a plus side of things, apparently they are building a new motorhome area up the other side of Torrevieja at an area called La Mata.
So we just parked up on the south side of Torrevieja. Cole's going to get the bikes off and we're going to cycle from here as the best way of viewing the city.
And about another 7 or 8 minute walk up from the motorhome area that we've just shown you there as well, you come to this beautiful beach, which is the first of many on the Torrevieja stretch, Playa de los Naufragos, and it's pretty much an activity beach as well. You can see the volleyball going on there at the moment. 6 versus 5. I'm not too sure about the exportability of these people, but no doubt they're having a bit of fun anyway. And you see there's a little exercise area in front of us as well. In the further distance there as well, we will be walking along that in a few moments time. It's the 1 kilometer boardwalk. And directly opposite the beach, Playa de los Naufragos, we have a sequin beach, which is, you can see there as well, it's a port as well. Many a little boat docked in along here, and somebody has been very, very nice to the pigeons, and the pigeons are being very, very nice to us. Gorgeous beach. Look at that water, guys. Crystal clear, flat as a pancake. And the jackets will be taken off now soon enough because it's probably around 18 degrees at the moment and it's 11 o'clock in the morning. Don't you just love walks on a beach like this? And of course, every 100 meters or so you have a little coffee shop. Could be one of those days. What do you think, lady?
Always one of those.
Always a coffee day, isn't it?
Coffee day or a scoopy day.
Té con leche y café con leche. 2 scoopies con leche. Please tell me that the tide is in. Not that the tide affects the Mediterranean Sea too much anyway, but right up to the edge of that restaurant there. And just before the main part of the city, you come to this little dockyard here that seems to be for repair, sales and services. You see one there for sale. Look at the amount of boats that are docked in here, guys. And this isn't even the posh part of it. The area that you're looking at the moment used to be the bus terminal. I don't know if it is still going to be the bus terminal when they finish here, but they're definitely doing some sort of work on it at the moment. Nice little old building on the opposite side of the road directly across from the bus terminal. Don't know what that is. It's certainly not in use anymore. So this is the Corrales monument that was constructed back in 1994, and it's to do with the Habaneros music festival that has been held here since 1955. And the Habaneros festival is basically, as I said, it's a music festival that has brought international musicians far and wide to this location every July, and I believe there is a children's one that precedes that in the month of May every year as well. So you can imagine looking forward to coming back to this. Some sort of a musical tune there sculpted on the scroll as well. But that basically leads right onto this plaza area itself. We've seen skateboarders, bikers, street markets and everything like that on here as well. Right adjacent to this plaza you have the Torrevieja Tourist Information Office, and right at the end of the plaza here you have these statues of the musicians. I have our conductor there, saxophone, drum, bugle, and you caught me on that musical instrument. Let us know in the comments what that one is. And you also have this little monument here in recognition of the 175th anniversary of the Civil Guard, which was back in 2019. Oh, beautiful area to recognise the culture, and of course a beautiful area for tourists and locals to visit as well. All these beautiful little restaurant bars right on the edge of the promenade here as well. So you can see why we said we were going to make this video maybe over 2 weekends, because it just seems to be one beautiful location after the other out here. Plaza within plazas, and you have this beautiful water feature here as well, just on the side of it. Well, you'll notice it's the first week of December, and although some places are busy, other places just aren't. And that probably just comes down to reputation for this time of year as well. And crossing back over the road, heading up towards the 1 kilometre boardwalk, and you have this market area. Some of the shops are open and most of them seem to be closed, at this side of it anyway. Keep walking, Cole, keep walking. Sweet shops all over the place. So basically, if you want a handbag, if you want a pair of sunglasses, or if you want a phone cover, this is the place to come. More jewellery, more jewellery.
Okay, so and just at the end of the market is the big massive carnival area, and this is somewhere we'll definitely come back during the summer period when it'll be really busy. Who doesn't love going to carnival and all the rides and trying to win a goldfish or whatever else that they have on in there. So the carnival always brings out the child in all of us, and this place looks pretty cool, loads of different rides to take part in. However, we do have this big Ferris wheel, and I have to say that's like an extreme sport to me. It would put the fear of God in me. Okay, so we're just down here at the Float Museum, And as you can see in the background, there's a submarine. And I've been waiting all week to go and have a look at this place. So I'm going to buy a couple of tickets and go and show you what it looks like inside. Oh, I'm good at. Due to COVID, it's closed at the moment, so we won't be able to have a look inside just yet. But this is it, and we'll give you a little tour from the outside.
So we're looking at that floating museum there, guys, the black submarine there in the distance, and that is the Delphin S61 Submarine. It's yet another example of the maritime tradition of the city. Back in 1974, Torrevieja gave the flag of the combat to the submarine, and 33 years later received it as a floating museum. And as a result, it became the very first vessel of the Spanish fleet to serve as a floating museum. It has a total of 8 rooms distributed along its 57.8 meters in length. So right at the edge of the marina here you have this area called Marina Salinas, which is the area where the boats come in themselves to collect diesel or petrol, as the case may be.
Unfortunately, however, majority of the places down here in the marina are closed due to it being December. So we're going to hop back on the bikes, cycle further north into Torrevieja city to have some 2 scoopies. The ice cream kind, as it is only lunchtime.
Kind of a very poignant statue in itself, and the fact that it has the Lady Lola here looking out to sea, waiting for her husband Antonio to come back from a trip that he took out to sea, but unfortunately never returned, and she's still waiting over 100 years at this stage.
So we've just come down along the promenade, and of course we found a lovely little restaurant that has 2 scoopies, the ice cream kind, and they're absolutely yummy.
So on that note, that's part 1 of our 2-part video of Torrevieja. We hope you've liked it so far. But please tune in next week for part 2.
Make sure you like and subscribe to the video and hit the notification bell, and that way you'll be able to catch our next vlog that we do here at Torrevieja.
Until then, we'll see you out and about.